Wait a minute. Oh, that update already happened. Maybe I should have realized that. I thought it was tomorrow. I mean, I don't really think anything was added to Classic. I don't know, though. Hello, Cody. But I guess I'll have to look into it a bit. I'm joining in now. I guess just to see what's going on with that. You can't clip through these walls, unfortunately. Oh wait, you can. I'm still in there. I'm still technically in the thing. I'm probably gonna end up jumping up multiple spots this stream. We will find out soon enough. Preparation, glitching things. Let's see. Okay, there we go. And let's see. It worked just as intended, I think. Okay. Only 12 people in this one. Hello, user 1234. So, now for the contestants, starting with Tony Cash, I guess. Not even sure that's supposed to be pronounced. I know the version with CASH and then CACG are different things, but never combining them into one thing. I don't know. But we got Tuck and 54, then Cam. Every time I see Liv spelled like that, I'll just say 54. Just because. Now Dr. Purple and Duke Dennis. What's gonna be next? Ender next. Surprisingly not, Endless and myself have not appeared yet, which is good. There he is. So Jesse, then Napoleon, then Kai. I might be the last one up, if not the second last, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Okay. My coaches. What? You just added 3 whole letters. Okay. Okay. Okay, now I'm ready. Alright. Our teams are now Napoleon, Hammond 54, Jesse and Tuck, Tony and Cash, Dr. Purple, Ander and Kai. Almost every single one of the randoms here has normal sounding names, which almost, well, that practically never happens. So oh. First challenge is okay. Wait, is Endless set up for the trick? No, I don't think so. But I'm on neutral team, so I can still watch if I want to. Oops. Yeah, I'm not even gonna. I guess Endless didn't really have to try. Like, Dr. Purple just fell immediately, apparently. So yeah. But yeah, since I was on the neutral team, it was only Endless that actually had to try doing that. Just had to make sure he didn't mess up at all. So yeah. So now, another challenge. Still no repairing, even though this is only the second round. Okay, we're lucky to see this challenge now, I guess. Okay. So once again, it's just Endless that has to do the work, and I don't really have to. All I really need to do is watch. Well, I don't really need to do that. Like, that's what I just feel like doing to see like what's going on while Endless continues trying to get all the points that he needs. Unless we really mess up at the end, actually. It's Cam or Kai. Actually, Kai already lost. So, yeah. And, oh, she's gonna leave apparently, and she did. Okay. Yeah. So not really much has happened so far, I guess. Unless it's currently watching the discussion happening. What? Alright. Islanders, it's time to vote. One of the vulnerable players in the pair has left, so there is no voting. Okay. So yeah. Final 9. I'm down there. Now it's a repairing. Okay. I noticed that people tend to struggle in this obby a lot, so yes, it has a chance of causing at least one person to leave the server out of rage quitting. Okay, now I'll just let Endless finish real quick. Oh, someone actually did leave, huh? Okay, 2 other people actually made it. Unless it is messing up a bit more than usual. Okay, now he made it. Okay. wow. There's still 38 seconds left when that, when the challenge ended there. So everyone, all 7 of us finished in that time. And yeah, that actually did cause two people to leave, apparently. And there was one of them, but I don't know who the other one was. It's whoever Tuck's teammate was. Okay. Okay. I've already decided who I'm gonna end up choosing, so the come up and P. Yeah. I decided to pair with Napoleon. Everyone else's name here is 4 letters or shorter. Really, 4 characters. Cam pairs with Tuck. And then despite Cash being 5th, he can still pick one of them. And unsurprisingly, Cash picks Tony, so that means we have to eliminate 54. Okay, now Tony ends up being the next one to get a text. So, which pair will end up doing the worst? What's the challenge gonna be? Oh, the volcano challenge. Better than some of the ones it could have been. But at the same time, it's luck. But at the same time, Endless and I are among the last ones. Yeah, I'm position 5. I'm position 6 in line, unless it's position 5. You just gotta see how they do. Two safes in a row. Make that 3. Oh, wow. I didn't even know that was possible. I wasn't even sure. Wow, that's unlucky. That's unlucky. Like, what even are the odds that all 4 of them are safe? But neither of... Actually, that's just 1 in 125. That's... That wasn't as hard to calculate as I thought it would be. But come on, that's still less than 1%. Endless is prepared to leave just in case. But yeah, that is really bad luck. Tuck has decided to save Napoleon. Cash has decided to save Napoleon. Endless is just gonna leave now. Tony has decided to save. Cam has decided to save Napoleon, so yeah. So yeah, they really did not want me to be safe there. So now, repairing. Okay. Someone still messed up there. If somebody leaves, I still have to get first place. But otherwise, I can just make it to top 2 and I'll be fine. But ideally, I would still want to be first. No reason for me to take second. Oh, come on. What's with the luck here? Not like I'm gonna. Okay. Thought I might as well prepare for that. Okay, what's the... I've got some ideas in mind for what I'm gonna do. They'll let me save Tucker. I mean, I was planning to get Tony and Cash out already, honestly. Okay, repairing time. So, yeah, act like I take a bit longer this time. But I'm picking Tony. Bro's losing for me now. Wow, they really don't want me to win. Okay. Oh, come on. Yeah, he's basically at the end already. I'm not even sure if this is the updated version of it, but I would assume it is. Hold on, I'm just joining a different server real quick. Okay, it's basically the same, I think. And I think they're both failing an update anyways, so... Okay, now Alice joins me again. Yeah, I almost joined in too early, but now he's back. There's only 3 people. Never mind, there's 6. There's still only 6 people. I think I miscalculated Endless's win count. Wait. What? Why does it say he only won 35 times? I thought he won 36. What? Was one of them not a win at all? Like, I feel like I miscalculated something at some point. Because now... Wait. I have to actually look at previous games just to make sure. Okay, where did I miscalculate Endless's win count?
Hey guys, I'm HIV. I'm really excited to be on this island.
Obviously, you're HLV. Everyone can tell. Everyone can see that clearly.
I'm down for love.
Support my 2 starving children.
Huh, the wins seem to me like they're calculated, like, accurately. What? Why? I'll be looking through for a bit. I'm just trying to figure that out for the other thing I'm doing in the background.
Hey Ferris, let me pull you for a chat.
At that point, I had... Yeah, wait.
Let me pull you for a chat.
I'm still checking the thing. I thought all those numbers were accurate.
Please.
Okay, in there it still looks like it is.
HIV, shut up, bruh.
Wait, Furious, we should duo. I really like your I like.
Is that broccoli on your back?
I like your.
Nope, that's okay. Then that one is still accurate.
I like your.
And then in those other games, Endless won both of them. So I'm still trying to figure it out.
Furious, come on, let's go. Come on, you know you're a bitch, and I don't want to couple up with you anyway.
Yeah, he's going out of bounds. Yeah, don't expect him to want to pair up with you. So. I'm still currently checking that out. At the moment, something still does not seem correct with the numbers. I think I found it. Yeah, I think one of Endless's wins did not count. I don't know why. This has potential to be really bad. Because my luck is terrible. I should have actually. Oh, I could have used that opportunity to actually test things. He's out.
I'm sorry, Jeremiah. I'm sorry.
Okay. Wow, he's actually safe. Yeah, what would happen if you actually clipped through that wall? Genuine thing I'm curious about. Okay. Nobody knows how to choose a lever. Okay, finally. And it ended up being the correct one. How is this thing still going? How is this thing still going? And there they go. Gertatron, you are now vulnerable.
Goodbye, Gertatron. Okay, already having a repairing, it seems.
This one I just have just Mike speedrun this, and we'll see how it goes. Okay. I'll just watch it and let's do it, I guess. Okay, they all got first, second, third, and fourth still. Okay. Oh. Right, with just a small handful of jumps to spare. It would have been nice if those actually had collision. Yep, 2 people still failed the obby. Was it faster than the other one I did, though? Maybe. It looks like it was, but probably like a frame, maybe. Did we get first, second, third, and fourth? Yeah, we did. All right. I'll make things simple. Now it's time for Good of a Limb Tower to choose. Yai Palu. Jeez, come up and pick your pay. And I guess Endless will just pick the highest ranked player among the bunch.
Hey guys, I've had so much fun in this villa, and I just want to say thank you guys for the time you've given me.
She's trying to guilt trip.
That is not even true.
She got someone out. She's evil.
I'm just gonna...
If you're going with her, she's gonna get y'all out. Stop lying, you don't know.
Well, let's see what happens. Cheese has decided to save Geep. Fierce has decided to save Geep. Good of Limtow has decided to save Geep. Brackius has decided to save Geep. DN Desi has decided to save Holv. Yaipai has decided to save Holv. None of us agree with you. Holv, you have received the least amount of votes to save.
See, y'all made the right choice by keeping me around. Hey, white boat, be quiet. Shut the hell up.
Oh. Final 7. Which one gonna be this time? Survival, okay. Wait, Endless Mana might both... Okay, yeah. Oh, wait, Endless should survive still. That'd probably be a good idea. Okay. There's still a couple more tiles left that they could access. Oh no, Geep's still up there. Yeah, he's got all those tiles still. Yeah, at this point it's up to them. Well, okay, wait. It's gonna be Goat and Yaiparu at this rate. Unless D and Daisy messes up, which probably won't happen at this point. Yeah. Save the I don't think this thing's gonna let me get stuck there anymore. Never mind it. It didn't. I might have to do it back there again. Let's see if that works still. Oh, it does. Okay. You will now have to save one of the vulnerable contestants. So I've decided to save Goat. Cheese has decided to save Goat. Fierce has decided to save Goat. Geep has decided to save Goat. DN has decided to save Yaipo. No one agrees with you once again. Okay, final 6, and it's gonna be regular challenge. Oh. Okay, let's do this then. I jumped too high there. Okay. Now it's just Goat versus DN Daisy or whatever. You're so close. Almost made it. Okay. And he makes it, so... Cheese and Dindazy, or whatever. You're both not vulnerable, okay. Okay. And well, this part of the D doesn't even show up, so it just says Anna, I guess. And this looks more like an A. So I have decided to save. Cheese. I have decided to save. Cheese. I have decided to save. Cheese. Cheese, it's yummy, sorry. Wow. Everyone vanished, yeah. Challenge. Yeah, it's not letting me get the high jumps. Oops. I have to take the normal route for now. I messed up the normal route. So yeah, the winners of Friendship Island are less than sign. Okay. There we go. Okay, unless his position in line is 1, surprisingly. Feels low, but yeah. Some people with 5 wins already. Okay. Wow. Okay, there we go. Back to 8 people. And I should set this up. Okay, it worked.
Someone got voice chat. Yes. Hey guys.
So, man.
Who said that?
Hey.
Hey. Lay down, lay down.
Oops. Okay. There we go. Still 15 people.
What up, guys? What up?
This name was chosen for a reason, by the way. I was going for a different thing that's kind of similar, but I'm not sure about it.
Hey, my name is Mimi, and just to let you know, I'm gonna be digging in it.
Hey.
I mean, what even is the point of telling people your name if... Oh wait, I set that name up for Alice, I just forgot to give myself a better one. Oops.
Hey, 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 hey.
Hey. Hey.
Hey. Hey. Hey. Hey.
Digging in your butt, twin.
See, this guy knows what he's on about.
Hey, y'all. Yes, yeah. Plug it in.
Okay.
Nah,
This is where I first test out the, weird name.
Yeah? You gonna come with us for a drive?
Actually, no, it's definitely messed up, like...
How?
Yeah, I did not put enough spaces there, I don't think.
Good luck, gang. Good luck, gang. I don't know who to pair up
Yeah, did
with.
Fierce
Loki, we should do
error
pair up.
code? That's strange.
Oh my god, you said that!
Alright. For a second I thought Ellen didn't put enough spaces, but I think he did. Alright.
Oh, that's sad. Hey. Aw, that's okay, ambulance. You'll find someone. Fire Newford. I don't know what you're talking about.
Proper chair usage. Okay, so we start off with this obby. I will still speedrun it first anyways. Just because. Okay, I'm gonna watch and let's do it real quick. I can't even really get consistent with that shortcut. Like, not 100% of the time if I'm going that fast. There's still a few people trying. Yeah, Endless is like literally just watching them talk about me. Wow, Endless's teammate did bad apparently. Wow.
Okay, come on, let's go.
Oh. Well, Endless got saved.
Ambulance should get with the full on the all black. Which one? Amos? Oh no! Are you okay?
But yeah, that should be 5 spaces.
Are you what? I'm not ready for backshot. I'm too small for that. No, gang, it's maybe really sad for whoever
But yeah. So I guess final 11.
Ambulance, I love your outfit. It's so beautiful. Yes, ambulance. Eat. Okay, yep.
Well, there she goes. Somebody called the ambulance earlier, I guess. That's probably why. That's probably why she's going. I don't know. Not sure where she's going to, but yeah. Anyways. Yeah. No elimination.
Why are people fighting, gang? It's only been like the second to first day. Just stop fighting and kiss each other already. Oh, is this Riz? Just look at me. Oh my god, the drama.
Okay. Repairing already.
Can't do that. I don't even know how to say this thing, bro. It's fucking big.
They're cute together though.
I don't think we've had a single proper elimination before the first repairing yet. This stream. Okay. Perfect. Now, Endless's turn. Okay. Yeah, it's not gonna let me jump high, I don't think. Only 2 people haven't made it yet. Oh. Well,
It's okay, Dart. It's okay, Darlene. I was also booty.
well, at least. Oh.
Darlene, jump if you can hear me. Jump if you can hear me, Darlene.
At least she was there to save you through
Jump if you can hear me.
something.
What's your age? What's your age?
Okay. Nobody left from that, actually. Which is unusual. Hmm. I thought about my plan. I thought my plan was gonna go like okay, but I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, good of elimination. Good of elimination was barely out of safe range, so. Come up and pick you. Hmm.
Big Jacks. They're lonely.
Endless is picking Arnos. Mia, come up and pick your pair. Mia decided to pair with Noct. Ambulance, come up and pick your pair. Ambulance has decided to pair with... Ambulance! What does that mental? And the final pair... Mimi. So not two contestants is less vulnerable. Unless and I are splitting it. Don't know. Noct chooses Darlin. Mia chooses Darlin. Luffy saves Darlin. Assistance saves Jax. God of Limb Tower saves Jax. I save Darlin. Ambulance saves Jax. Arnos saves Darlin. Okay, it's settled. And then Mimi saves Darlin. So 6-3.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I have to pick my girl doggy. She was so. But she not mine.
Okay. Now there's only 10 people. 2 of them solo.
Oh my god, like, let's go.
So challenge time. Let's hope Endless's teammate isn't bad at the game again. Alright, here we go. That was really fast. That's still I think that was like a little bit less than 2 seconds behind my personal best, which is crazy to think about. I think... Wait, okay. Wait, I think Endless's teammate is still up there. That's not good. Darlin, you are now vulnerable. Hold on. Yeah, I think Arnos was the last one to finish. So yeah. Endless was a little too close again, but at this point he's just getting a little bit lucky. I think even if he did get out the first round, there still would have been the option for Casa comebacks. And I think there still is that option, given the fact that 2 people are staying in the jury. Next challenge, Volcano. So I'm last in line, apparently. We have our first elimination. Assistance is saved. Mia's turn. If Mia wasn't saved, both Noct and Mia would have been up for elimination. Oh. Arnos is not even moving. Okay. Endless has the worst team members. Ambulance also escapes elimination. Will Goat survive? No. Will I survive? Luckily I do. Luffy also survives. Endless's turn. Survives. Mia's turn. Survives. Wow. What? This is taking a while. Okay, things are getting ridiculous. Endless survives too? What? After all that time, Noct and Mia are finally both now vulnerable. What do you mean by you were supposed to win? That's a luck-based challenge. Gonna hurt you when you're always the first to die. Yeah. Yeah, maybe don't get out first. Are they planning on server hopping now? Oh, well, I guess they're doing that. Maybe. I'm gonna go visit Darlin and Thanos, see how they're doing. They're just delaying when they leave at this point. Okay. I'm fine splitting it. Okay, now they went. They don't even want to know who we chose to vote. I decided to save Noct. Luffy decided to save Noct. Ambulance has decided to save Mia. Good of Limb Towers decided to save Mia. Arnos has decided to save Mia. And Assistance has decided to save Mia. That concludes the events. Okay, how am I even still on this platform? There we go. Finally. Okay, repairing again. It's about time, because once again, yeah, Endless just has had the worst teammates all game, but miraculously he's still in. Also, maybe castle comebacks haven't happened. Or won't, I don't know. Are these people actually distinct with something else? At this point, I can't tell. Okay, that didn't work, unfortunately. That's a lot of lag. Thinking about what my plan's gonna be. There. Both of them are just still staying up there. One person on yellow, one person on green, 2 people on pink, and the other 2 are already out. Oh, I really messed that one up. Okay. Yeah, there really isn't too much of a plan to think of, considering none of us will be able to choose anyone at all. Okay, all of a sudden he's also figured out how to flip out of bounds. Okay. Ambulance chooses Arnos. And then Luffy picks Ass. Okay. So, Arnos chooses me. Luffy chooses me. Ambulance chooses Goat. And Endless chooses me. So, Good of a Limb Towers received the least amount of votes. It should be repairing again, though. Oh, that's how he gets through there, apparently? He doesn't even use the clip or anything. He just goes in there or something, I think. Okay, at least I can do better on this one. Okay, prepared. Okay. Endless's turn. Okay. Alright. Okay, Ambulance is trying to do the same clips I did. I think. The other two are just waiting there. Not really still trying this. Well, they're still trying, I think. Okay. Arno's finally finished. I mean, it took you a while. But it's taking Luffy even longer. Finished with no time at all left. Oops, caps lock. But yeah. But I haven't seen somebody actually use the hole in the stairs yet. I'm gonna fall down on purpose. So, come on and pick your pair. Yep. That's who I chose. Ambulance pairs up with Arnos. So, Luffy's the only contestant without a pair. He must now leave. And the winner's gonna be decided by jury. Okay. Jury is not that favorable a good majority of the time. It's a vote of 1-1? Okay. Okay. Now they're both pretty fast, so yeah, I'm not too sure about this. Yeah. Once again, I'm gonna have to take the normal way because it's not letting me high jump. Okay. I'm gonna have to watch the others while Endless does the gameplay. Ambulance made it. Yeah, I don't think Endless can catch up unless Arnos messes up now. Arnos messed up. Okay. Surprisingly, Endless and I made it. And assistance and oh meh. Okay. Of course, Ambulance thinks we cheated. I'm just gonna return to the lobby. Interesting. Okay, it's the person with 122 wins. Wait a minute. Oh, you can't even. This is a server where I can't even turn off the music. Huh. No, there's two different musics going on. Different things. Okay, yeah. There we go. Fixed. No, to see if this actually updates. Okay. Screenshot is there. Okay. Wow, Endless actually managed to get in without a line. That's surprising. No, let's set up for E yet. But just in case, I'm planning for it right now. That did not work. People joined too fast for me to probably be able to set up for it. Multiple people left. So, first up, assistants. Then Susan. Then your buttons. Then Stacy. Little Munch up next. Then Aaron. E.T. next, but just for fun, I'm gonna pronounce it like Et. Fierce. Big pop-up, I guess. Then Gracie. Then Big. Go to the Limb Tower. Yeah, these definitely look like the strangest names, that's for sure. Hi everyone? 2 question marks? So... we've already got multiple people preparing to be partners. Since when do we even need to be partners at all? We can just ignore that entirely. Alright. So, Et. Aaron and Gracie. Susan and Big. Stacy and Little Munch. Assistants. Well, there's always somebody named Big Papa, so I guess I'll change that the way I say that name to I'll just say 69 instead. Whatever. Actually, maybe I'll just say Chief. It's probably better. Probably better shortened name, honestly. So, oh right, I forgot to do that. Okay. I'm not even gonna bother with that attempt. Yeah, I feel like Ellen should actually try this time. Okay. And we'll just see how that goes. Oops. But yeah, I'm gonna test some strats out after Endless finishes, which is gonna be pretty soon. Okay. Nope. Okay, I'm still trying to like optimize that, but I don't know if I can. That's hard to do. Hold on, wait. Oh wait, no. So yeah. just skip the second set entirely? Okay, hold on. I'm looking into it. Almost everyone is solo. Except for Aaron and Gracie. Wow. Oh, wow. What? In the middle of all those, one where I'd have to, like, move my fingers really far across the keyboard. And it turns out Aaron and Gracie are both not vulnerable. Okay, I'm gonna spend this time just trying to get to the other casa. Perfect. Kind of. Well, almost at least. Now I go this way. Can I make it inside fast enough? Oh, yeah, once again, the game does not want me to do the high jumps, which are, I think, still necessary for that to actually work in the first place. Yep, it's just forced me to not work. What if I put in a little bit of lag? Oh. Wow. But yeah, I'm just in here now. Wait a minute, is it possible to... Wait, maybe it was never necessary to begin with. Hold up. Am I onto something? No, I'm pretty sure I was not onto something. Never mind, I might be onto something after all. I don't know. 1 vote Aaron, 1 vote Gracie. Interesting view. Outside the side of Gracie. Good old Towers outside of the side of Aaron. Assistants outside of the side of Aaron. Chief has decided to save Gracie. Big Papa has decided to save Gracie. Little Munch has decided to save Aaron. Is it possible? No, it might not be. Wait, you can go here. Oh, made it. Nice. I'm inside the Forbidden Casa. I think getting in that room is possible yet. But yeah. It's kind of interesting what you can do from being on the neutral team, like everyone is solo now. There's gotta be a repairing. There's no way there isn't. So yeah, hello Eggmaster. Now, yeah, it's repairing. Okay. Final 9. This is one of those RNG-based speedruns. Again. Except I'd try to put that to a slightly different extent and try to place some of the food early. Most of the time it doesn't work. I'll try one more time. Ah, come on. I'm going for it again. That was decent, I guess. I mean, it's not the worst. Okay. So yeah. There are a lot of times when streams from smaller creators can be interesting. Like when you're used to seeing some of the larger ones, you see like the same few personalities a lot of the time. Of some people, I guess. When there's a lot more than just the same handful of people. But yeah, there have been like times where I have like the chat like set up on one of the sides of the screen, but like I don't always have that set up. But in some cases that involve like different layouts and stuff. Like I could, hypothetically, I could just shrink the thing down, and then like maybe with the unused space on the side, like I could do something like this or whatever in a way that I could put the chat here, but I don't always do that. I typically play in full screen these days. So I've kind of just stuck with the same layout for a while now. Haven't done much to it. In some things where I'm doing something different, like I could experiment with like different layouts and stuff. I've done that in the past as well. So okay, most of the people here haven't moved. I'm just gonna fit in with them, I guess. I definitely shouldn't be like completely separated from everyone else. Wait a minute. What? Hold up. I thought these two finished. I thought Fears finished early. I'm not sure why. Oh, that's why you're over there. Okay, wait. That makes sense. But yeah, Endless's name is slightly game-breaking. Well, not really game-breaking, it just cuts off the dialogue in a specific part to only show the first 3 letters of assistance. I have 2 responses to that. First of all, what do you mean friend requests? As I say that as a joke. And second of all, I don't really accept requests these days. I haven't done that. I haven't been doing that for a while. But yeah, I don't like the I don't like calling them connection requests though. So I'll just typically stick to calling them friend requests at times as well. Endless is gonna have to name himself Wi-Fi instead and see how many people send connection requests to him then. Because everyone's gonna want to send a connection request to Wi-Fi. Unless Roblox message. Yeah. I have noticed in times when I was playing Beeswarm Simulator that I was saying, your friend blank has joined the experience instead of connection at some point. But yeah. Like, and that was after things were changed to connections for me, so yeah. Are those people actually AFK? Okay. If Aaron gets this wrong, he doesn't. But yeah. I always have the tendency to just call them games. It's a lot simpler. And unfortunately, Fierce and Good of Limb Tower, you are both now vulnerable. But yeah, during the first game of the stream, there were 6 people, and Endless and I were 5th and 6th, and we still both were the first 2 to get out. So, yeah, bad RNG happens. Seems like it happens a lot these days. But yeah. I'm not really that good at like rating things and stuff. So I can't really say I have too much of an opinion on it. So, wait a minute. Okay, for a second I thought it wasn't on full screen. But yeah, when I alt-tabbed it didn't even show the entire screen, so I was confused for a little bit. Okay. Sometimes I try to time an emote at the last minute just to see the camera tilt up a little bit. Because there's quite a few ways where this game is broken. What game am I in? Well, unfortunately, you can't really join while I am in the actual game, but you can join while I'm in the lobby. So, yeah. Endless decides to save Furus. Little Munch also chooses Furus. Your Buttons, which is me, also chooses Furus. Chief has decided to save Goat. Okay, yeah. Furus is safe. I typically end up doing a lot of games to just get on the leaderboard in a lot of them. I remember the days where I used to play a lot of different games. But now I just stick to grinding the leaderboards and a lot of the same ones. And even then, I haven't been too much of a fan of horror games and stuff like that. But yeah, I have just been sticking to a lot of the same ones. If only I could actually get through this hole, but I haven't figured out how to. Instead, the main way I just clip out of bounds is through this bush. There's a bunch of other places where you can clip out of bounds too, but yeah. That's the fastest way to do it. And then you can just slip through this hole as well. But yeah, it's been a while since I've played or branched out from the same few games. Okay. This is another chance for Fierce and I to run the timer all the way down. Will it work? Took me a little bit longer than usual to load. Yeah, they might just actually be AFK. Don't know, yeah. He must have been AFK for a while at this point. Maybe at some point I will begin making a return to other random games. But these days I just stick to mostly just the ones I can get on the leaderboards for. The RNG is suspiciously good. Then it gave us that. There is a chance that we could get the timeout to work. Okay. There's a chance. Might be able to do it. And we actually did it. Okay. But yeah, you will be able to join me once I get back into the lobby. I will be doing one more game after this one. So yeah. Oops, sweet. Okay, I feel like I messed some things up. Okay. No, I didn't. I think... Yeah, there we go. But yeah, the game's called Friendship Island, so... This is basically just the newest one I've been getting on the leaderboard for. Since I have a tendency to do that. But yeah. I'm going back out of bounds. Sometimes I try to wall hop off of this tree and get onto here, even though you can just do that from there. It won't let you play it. That's interesting. Wait. Why won't it let you play it? Is it something to do with like the... Okay, yeah, age restriction. Okay, now I have no idea where Eurus went. So... Fierce ends up pairing with Big Papa. And then I've decided to pair with this guy again. And And lastly, it's Aaron, who ends up choosing Munch. Must look like he was unreal. That's interesting. He chose the AFK. I guess that makes sense. In a way. Or, I mean, they were friends. They are friends, I'm pretty sure. Oh. I think the AFK person actually disconnected from being idle 20 minutes, so... yeah, that went well. But yeah, for the most part, I kind of just intended the stream to be mostly just for leaderboard grinding this specific game. Yeah, I don't branch out enough. So I guess we are repairing again. Oh. Okay. So Aaron left as well. Okay. This one's a lot harder on PC, but it's still manageable. Okay, there we go. Why does the sound effect sometimes not play? I did miss one at the end, but that's still fine. Okay. So now, after this round, is the finale. So... but yeah. For the time being, I might just end up sticking to this game, unfortunately. So, yeah. Because, yeah, most of the time I end up leaderboard grinding or just working on other things that aren't really related to Roblox, like other projects for one of my YouTube channels. But yeah, the purpose of this username is also to pair with Endless's username if both show up in the same message. But yeah, now that Endless is gone, it won't really work. Okay. Now it's the finale. Oh, well, it looks like there's no automatic one with no challenge. Because since we're both on the same team, just another automatic win if there's no competition. So alright, going back to the lobby. Okay, this leaderboard is not updated. I'm gonna find a new server real quick. I almost joined the wrong game. I almost joined Bee Swarm Simulator instead. And that's one of the other few games I tend to play nowadays. But yeah. Once this thing updates, there we go. I've slightly moved up to 12th now. Okay, Endless joining me. Okay. He has made it. Not sure if Fierce is gonna join again, so just in case. Okay, yeah. So he's planning to. Obviously, I tend to leave it on to see like what's going on with the what people are talking about and stuff. I used to leave it off for a while. This is more like a game of like people being social and stuff, so. Some people sometimes be playing in VC. Yeah. Leaving it on is just useful for eavesdropping. Is it my enemy? Those types of comments I don't really think about too much. Sometimes people just randomly say that. It happens. Oops. I know, there we go. But yeah, sometimes I have it on full screen as setup for another trick. Because sometimes I try to delay joining in the server a little bit just so I can get a more favorable position in the volcano challenge. And Endless also kind of tries to do a similar thing. Okay. Only 12 people in this one. And there we go. Okay. But yeah, sometimes I tend to just not be sure, like, what names to choose, so once again I end up going with the same ones. Okay. So 12 people in this one. So but yeah, for the time being I will still probably just stick into the same few games in most streams. So yeah. For the time being, I'll probably just stick to doing this one. But after this round, I should probably sleep anyways. Okay. Looks intended for me to go out of bounds again. a lot of people that are solo. I think when I was doing the, I think back when I was doing a variety of different games a lot, there were probably a lot of games that I just didn't see interesting in the same way as others, so like... But yeah, for most games that I play these days, I really do not have that much of an interest in them. But at some points, I wonder if I should like explore some things. And I guess I could see why this has age restriction in it, in a way. Like, this is literally, it seems literally inspired by Love Island, so. That could be part of it. Sometimes I do Outlast 2 if I really feel like it. Also, there's no reason for me to actually stay on the platforms for this one. Up. BR018, you are now vulnerable. Immediately. And he just decides not to show up there. Well, yeah, he's getting eliminated anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. It's already the final 11. Yeah, we barely have any proper eliminations before the repairings. Like, of the 5 games that I did this stream, all 5 of them had someone leave, or like someone that was solo be eliminated in the first round. It is kind of late in my time zone, in the time zone that I'm in, so I will have to sleep after this round finishes. I don't think I missed a single one, and I still got second place there. That's how hard it is to actually win games like that on PC. Because mobile players have an advantage that's just simply almost way too huge. Unless you have a perfect run or something. Right, yeah. Even then, even if I wasn't, it's still good for me to sleep at a decent time. It isn't like too late or anything. Right now it's almost 2 in the morning. But yeah. Yeah, I'm not staying up overnight for things like this. Even then, in a month, I'm gonna have to start sleeping a lot earlier. So soon I'll have to start sleeping earlier. So Meow ends up choosing Pappy. Okay, I've already decided who I'm gonna choose. The come up and I've decided that I'm gonna pair with Zajef37. I guess if I have free time like tomorrow or something, then maybe I'll like think about doing it. I'll like stream some and then seeing like if I'm interested in the game. But yeah, like you said, this game might take a while. At the maximum, we're gonna have to see like another 7 eliminations at the maximum if there's comebacks, which could take like way too long, especially for what time it is right now. it's just not gonna be worth it for me to stay up that long. Okay, the maximum number of eliminations has decreased by 1. Okay. Do you wall hop there, I guess? I'm still trying to figure that out. Wait. Where... Hold on, I'm gonna have to look at that again. I want to see, like, how that's performed once you actually get up there. Wait. Okay, I'm looking now. I want to see, like, how do you even... Yeah, how do you set that up? Oh, just like that. That's the same way I've been doing it. Hold on. I think it's just us four, so we're gonna be up for elimination no matter what. Okay. But yeah, I've been trying to get a really fast run for a while now. I can't really get anything faster than finishing with 133 left on the timer. And I've been trying to figure out how to get faster than that. But yeah, the problem with getting 134 is that you'd have to get an entirely faster cycle then. Hmm. Wait a minute. I thought I did, but never mind. Yeah, I do have a test run. I'm trying to figure that out. How am I gonna save another whole second, though? I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna be done. Let me try to... Okay, sure, okay. Alright, let me find the clip then. Where is it? This one. So, okay, yeah. Interesting. Here it is I guess. Now. This was the attempt I got. I really tried to do something with. Huh, that's possible. That's possible. And yeah, that's that run. I'll just have endless. Watch that one. Yeah, endless will watch Good of Limb Tower. Try to complete that. A lot of people are leaving all of a sudden. There's a way to aim past the hammer. What do you mean aim? Yeah, that is definitely possible to have a time save for. I wasted a lot of time with those bumpers, I think. Huh, apparently a go to Bloom Tower just returns anyways. I learned something new again. Even if I didn't try to. Okay. Yeah. Nope, that's wrong, and... That was pretty good except for one slip up. Other than that, solid run. But yeah, it seriously is like way too late in the day for me to be playing that at the moment, unfortunately, so yeah. There just isn't any time. Oops. There we go. But yeah. Do I just... I mean, yeah, since I technically am awake until the next day, do I just call it, the current awake session? I don't know. It is, yeah, it is too late in the awake session that I am currently in for me to continue. So I'm gonna have to think about it in the next awake session, if that makes sense. That's the new phrasing. I haven't tested the wall hops in first person enough. So Maybe I'll have to test them at some point and see if that works. I don't know. But yeah, obviously I'm gonna choose Furus. And okay, that concludes the events. Oh, she just left immediately. Okay. Ah, I didn't get it to work. Ah, I missed a lot of flick too. I'm gonna probably end up trying the ladder flick out in all my speed runs to see if that goes well. But yeah, that run was not good enough. So but yeah, it still is too late in the day to well, it's too late in the awake session for me to play that game, so I just can't at the moment. So okay. But yeah. That's all it's gonna be for this stream because it's way too late in the awake session for me to continue with other things. I will be streaming a bit earlier, well, technically today, like later today, but technically, like, well, I guess just after lunch, where my time zone is. But yeah. I will see, I will try that out off stream and see what ends up happening. But for now, that'll probably just be it for the stream now, and I will see you next time.